Good morning, everyone. Happy Thanksgiving. My name is Karen Bodenschatz, and I serve as Associate Pastor at First Lutheran Church in Onalaska, Wisconsin, and this is my morning musing for today. If your household is anything like mine, pies or desserts have been already made, and here in my household, there's bread that's been made and bread that's rising for different things. The turkey's about ready to come out of the refrigerator and do whatever the turkey does. It's not my job for the turkey this year, or any year, actually. I don't usually do the turkey. And we have a schedule of who's doing what, just so that we make sure everybody has what they need as they prepare side dishes. And there'll be time for resting, and there'll be time for family and friends. And this year we will be gathered around the table, but only 2/3 of us will be in person, and the rest of us will be on screens in whatever the multiple households, as we figure out how to do Thanksgiving in a pandemic where we all remain safe. So no traveling for my family this year. And so I've been thinking a lot about Thanksgiving and Thanksgiving in the year of a pandemic, where many families are mourning the loss of someone at their dinner table, where many families have people whom are sick. 1 in 3, I think I just read, here in La Crosse have contracted the coronavirus. Lots of my friends have, not only here, but across the country. Many of them are experiencing long-lasting symptoms and recovery. So there's a lot that's heavy this year. But I'm finding myself being more aware of the little moments of joy. I made a pumpkin pie for the first time last night or yesterday. And friends, most of you know this about me. Maybe you don't. You can gasp if you'd like. Don't comment though. But I don't like pie. And I really don't like pumpkin pie. Like, if I had to list all the pies from worst to best that on the list of pies I don't like, pumpkin would be at the very top. But the people that I live with like pumpkin pie and wanted pumpkin pie. So I said, okay, I will bake a pumpkin pie. It's good practice, right? But when I bake, I like to make sure that it tastes good. And so I tasted the pumpkin pie mixture, which the spices tasted really good. The pumpkin, I just couldn't stand. But there was joy in that moment of knowing that that I was making something good for people, for the people that I love the most in this world, or at least a few of them. And just laughing at myself for this quirk of mine of not liking pumpkin. So taking that joy of those moments, I think, is the lesson for me for this Thanksgiving, because we can so easily get bogged down in the midst of everything that this world is throwing at us this year, and the ways that we are not in our usual, which we all love the usual, right? There's nothing as usual about this year. And yet there are things that are just perfectly normal, like me not being able to get the taste out of pumpkin out of my mouth fast enough. So I wish for you today on this Thanksgiving holiday, moments of joy that create space in your day for you to breathe in God's love, and just revel in that moment. And Advent is coming, and I'll talk more about that on Saturday, and you'll see a video about how to prepare your home for Advent. But I think Thanksgiving right before Advent is genius, because Thanksgiving reminds us to take a moment and be thankful. And then Advent helps us to wait and to create space. And so Thanksgiving kind of leads us right into that mindset, kind of like okay, let's get ready. And so I'm preparing for Advent, and we will be getting out decorations this weekend. So blessings, dear ones. on your day today. I look forward to when we can see each other again and tell stories about our family and our days. But until then, be well, be kind. Christ is with you.